Hello, my darling high-value women who are dating a married man. I have never dated a married man, never had a relationship with one, but I'm not here to judge or criticize you. I'm here to help you because I have lots of friends, married men friends, who tell me the deal, what they plan on doing with the women they are dating. And I have, unfortunately, women friends who have been dating married men. So give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe. You've seen my other videos, 7 reasons not to date a married man, and dating a married man. Do this and he's yours. I have 55,000 views in less than a year. Do married men leave their wives for the mistress, for the side chick, for the woman they are dating? Yes, of course they do. It happens all the time because these women know what they need to do to get that married man to leave his wife for them. So you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for your married boyfriend to leave his wife. And of course, he's got the best excuses in the world because he knows just what to say. He knew just what to say to make you fall in love with him because he's had lots of experience, my darlings. Because you know, of course, you're not the first woman that he dated outside his marriage. You know that, of course. You're not the first. You're probably not even the second. So he has lots of experience. He knows exactly what to say to make you fall in love with him. And he knows exactly what to say that you want not leave him. So what are the basic excuses? Oh, the children are young. They're 8 or 10. I want to wait till they grow up. And, then I can leave her. Unfortunately, those children who were 8 or 10 are now 18 years old, and he still hasn't left his wife. Oh, my wife is having problems right now, I don't want to leave her. She's emotionally stressed. 2 or 3 years have passed by. His wife is still emotionally stressed. Oh, I'm changing your jobs, so, it's not a good time for me financially to leave her. These are all worn out excuses. Because my darlings, he wakes up in the morning. You say you want him to leave his wife. He says, why should I leave my wife? Why should I leave my wife? In some ways, he still loves her. That's why he's still there. He knows her. He's comfortable with her. It's the house that they're together. They got married. Friends and family were there. Why should he leave his wife for you? You're always available. You see him when he wants. Weekends together. You give him love. You give him your body whenever he wants. Why should he leave his wife? You're always there. Okay, maybe you disappear for a couple of days. You don't answer his calls for a week. You give him the ultimatum. If you don't leave your wife, I'm leaving you. But then you're back. 2 or 3 days, a week later, you're back. This is how you get him to leave his wife, my darlings. You end the relationship. Not an ultimatum. You really end it. That's how women get their married men to leave their wife. They end it. They leave them. They do not contact them. They don't answer their phone calls or text messages or emails. They're gone. They're gone. But before they leave, of course, they tell them, I love you. I love you. And I can't stay in this situation any longer. It's hurting me. Every time you leave me and go to your wife, I go crazy. Because I know you're with her. You're sleeping in that same bed with her. Whether you tell me it's true or not, whether you're making love to her, you're sleeping in that bed with her. I do not want to be a mistress side chick any longer. I do not want to be the woman who was shoved under the carpet. I want to live a complete, full life with you, out in the open, with our friends and our family. So I'm ending the relationship because you are unable to leave your wife. And you mean it. When he contacts you in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks, you do not respond. When do you respond? Give him 2 weeks. 2 weeks, he contacts you, but the only thing you want to hear him say is, I have filed for divorce. Anything else he has to say, oh, darling, I miss you. Please forgive me. I want to see you. Let's talk. No. There's nothing to talk about. What is there to talk about? You need him to leave his wife. You need him to file for divorce. You want him to be your partner, your husband. And the only way he's going to do that, if he knows you really have left him, if he knows the only way he's going to have you, my darlings, is if he leaves the wife. So do it. Don't be afraid. 2 weeks go by. 2 months go by. At least you know. If he doesn't contact you, he was never going to leave the wife. So this you know, and not waste any more of your valuable time. Because if he really loves you, he will miss you. He wants that world, that life that he had with you. And the only way he can have it, if he leaves the wife, if he gets a divorce. So you really want him, that's the only way to have him. And if he doesn't leave the wife after a couple of months, he was never going to leave her. Mwah. Ciao for now, my darling friends. Subscribe to my channel and we'll talk soon. And let me know in the comments below what your married boyfriend, what excuse he's giving you for not leaving his wife. Because there are no excuses. And if he's still married, it's because he likes the situation. He still likes his wife. He still cares about his wife. And that's why he's still there. Because if he didn't, he'd get a divorce. Mwah.